Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. In this video, I'll talk about what I've been up to in the past 6 weeks since leaving full-time employment. Let me start with why. I've watched on over the last 20 years as big tech companies have grown increasingly powerful. I've witnessed Google, Facebook, and YouTube engage in large-scale censorship. I've experienced censorship myself here on YouTube, as they've taken down some of my videos given me copyright strikes or warnings. I've watched on as people involved in adult businesses or businesses which are not politically correct in the Western world have been increasingly silenced or cancelled. I saw what YouTube did to the late Dennis Hoff, taking down his channel for what they say were repeated breaches of their community guidelines. I carefully studied the situation with Parler and what happened with them. Technology companies had convinced us all that the cloud was the way to go and that we should use their services hosted on their systems. Yeah, well, look how well that's worked out for the world. The bottom line is the cloud is someone else's computer. Someone else has the power and control. That someone else is not you. That someone else has the power to censor you, take down your videos or posts, silence you, or cancel you. Take away all your friends, fans, and followers whenever they like, whenever it's convenient for them. That's a massive amount of power to give to someone else for the convenience of the cloud or for their computer. So, what I've done over the past 6 weeks is I've steadily built out all of my own uncensorable computing infrastructure. I've built at home my own server and associated infrastructure. I have extensive experience working in technology and in a federal government data center, and I applied this extensive experience and all of my knowledge to build my own enterprise-level computing infrastructure on a small scale. This infrastructure is 100% owned, operated, and controlled by me and by me alone. Only I have the power to shut it down, not some corporate hack in some faceless technology corporation. The only risk left for me is from the government. They're the only party that has power over me that could possibly shut me down, and even that's more power over me than I would like anyone to have. I'll explain at a high level what this means, and then I'll go into the details of what I've implemented. Let's imagine for a moment that I'm living in Pattaya, and I've started a ladyboy bar business in Soy 6. What services will I run on my own uncensorable computing infrastructure that you or other people as possible clients of my business really care about? I have my own website running on my own server, which is built upon my own hardware, which is housed in my own data center. I have a YouTube clone script running on it, best in the business, which is used by some of the biggest porn sites in the world. This enables me to own, control, and distribute every video I create in the business featuring the ladyboys I work with, and to keep all of my pretender videos available on it as well for when YouTube has had enough of me. You can visit the site and watch the videos, and most importantly, nobody can censor them or take them down. I have a MetaMask server. This is a communications platform where all fans and clients of my future Pattaya business can interact with each other and with my staff and exchange photos, videos, and engage in online chats in real time with community standards set by me that empower you to do all the things that Facebook won't allow you to do, like, for example, post sexy photos or videos. I have an image gallery, so all the photos of my future Ladyboy staff members will be available online and uncensored. I have a forum where you can all communicate with each other. I have my own mail server. My connection to the internet is fiber to the premises, fast fiber optic link, which I can easily scale if the servers start to see a lot of incoming traffic. I have a Nextcloud server, built as well to share raw video with my fellow video editors and other interested parties that might like to collaborate with me and make content for the business. I have a review script which enables people to leave me reviews and feedback, which is not controlled by Google. It enables me to vet the reviews and to take down reviews which are dishonest or a problem without having to try and beg and plead with Google. The server cost me $8,000 to buy. The server's underlying hardware was specifically chosen by me to be extremely fast. There's no spinning disks. There are 3 very fast NVMe drives, and all the websites and user systems implemented are running on the NVMe drives. It's packed with 128 gigabytes of RAM. The host operating system is CentOS Linux. There are 5 virtual machines set up, all CentOS Linux servers, each one with a specialized purpose based on the business functionality I just talked about. I've given each of the server names the names of various types of butterflies, the butterfly being the international symbol for transsexuals: Amber Phantom, Birdwing, Blue Clipper, Chimera, Redis, and Blue Morpho. The server is connected to an uninterruptible power supply, which is a battery, so if the power goes off for whatever reason, my servers will continue running for at least 30 minutes. I have a 10 kilowatt solar array powering everything, along with a Tesla Powerwall too. I can access my computing infrastructure from anywhere in the world and will run it all from Pattaya. I have a Raritan KVM over IP switch, which I imported into Australia from America. This offers me very fast GUI level access to all of my servers. I have an enterprise class router, which enables me to do things including setting up multiple WAN IP addresses and mapping those WAN IP addresses to each of my Linux virtual servers. I've purchased 5 additional WAN IP addresses from my broadband provider specifically for this purpose. I've switched PDUs, which enable me to power on and off each piece of my computing infrastructure from anywhere in the world if there are any problems that necessitate it. I have a comprehensive network monitoring tool set up to monitor every system and ensure reliability and uptime. I have remote desktop and no machine set up so I can remotely log into my Windows and all of my Linux servers. I have a network attached storage device where everything is backed up to. I've set up the drives on the servers in a mirror configuration, so if one of them fails for whatever reason, it can be replaced with no downtime. Whilst I will be in Thailand, my brother lives upstairs, and I've built him a troubleshooting laptop which is connected to the router, which enables me to talk with him in real time and to see and control the screen and keyboard whilst he's sitting in front of it. I've set up security systems on each of my servers to ensure hackers remain at bay. I've copied all of my material from my hosted server to my new server and will shortly decommission my hosted server at my provider and point all of my domain names to my own server infrastructure. I have a spreadsheet which is over 1,000 lines long so far, detailing all of the configuration settings that I've implemented to set all of this up. It hasn't been fast, it hasn't been easy. Running my own uncensorable computing infrastructure, however, I'm in charge. I set the policies, I set the community standards, and not some technology company. I own and control everything, and the buck stops with me and with me alone. I've got a great deal of power and control over it all, and I will use this power to empower the clients and fans of my future Thailand business, whatever that business might be. I will make an announcement soon after I make each of the servers internet accessible. After I do this, I would like for each of you that are fans of my channel to please go to my new video server and sign up using your email address. This will enable you to see all of my pretender videos, including the ones that YouTube has censored or taken down. That's it for me for today. All the best, everyone. I'm the Pretender.